Here are the 10 ways you can be part of the solution to the climate crisis. First, spread awareness. Encourage your friends, family, and co-workers to reduce carbon pollution. Join a global movement like Count Us In, which aims to inspire 1 billion people to take action and challenge their leaders to act bolder on climate. The platform's founders say that if 1 billion people took action, they could reduce up to 20% of global carbon emissions. Or you can get involved in the UN's Act Now campaign on climate change and sustainability and add your voice to this important global debate. Second, keep up the political pressure. Lobbying local politicians and businesses to support efforts and reduce emissions and reduce carbon pollution. Count Us In has some helpful advice on how to do this. Pick an environmental issue you care about, demand the change you want to see, and then try to arrange a meeting with your representatives where you live. It may sound scary, but your voice deserves to be heard. If humanity is to succeed in addressing the climate emergency, political leaders must be the part of the solution. It is up to all of us to keep up with the pressure. Third, convert your transportation. The transportation sector is responsible for about a quarter of all greenhouse gas emissions. Many governments around the world are implementing policies to decarbonize transportation. You too can contribute to this. Leave your car at home and walk or cycle whenever possible. If the distances are long, you should use public transportation, preferably electric ones. If you must drive, suggest sharing cars so that the number of vehicles on the public road is reduced. And if possible, buy electric cars. Reduce the number of long trips you take. Fourth, control energy use. If you can, switch the energy supply to one that is carbon neutral or powered by renewable energy. Install solar panels on your rooftops. Be more efficient. Turn the heat down a notch or two if possible. Turn off appliances and light when not in use, and it's best to buy the most efficient products in the first place. Use roof insulation so that the house is warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer, and this will contribute to saving some money as well. Fifth, adjust your diet. Eat more plant-based meals. Your body will thank you and so will the planet. Today, about 60% of the world's agricultural land is used for grazing livestock, and people in many countries consume more food from animal sources than is healthy. Diets rich in plant products can help reduce chronic diseases such as heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and cancer. Sixth, shop local and buy sustainable products. To reduce the carbon footprint of your food, buy local and seasonal foods. This will help small businesses and farms in your neighborhood and contribute to reducing fossil fuel emissions associated with transportation and cold chain storage. Sustainable agriculture uses up to 56% less energy, produces 64% fewer emissions, and allows for greater levels of biodiversity than conventional farming. You can do more than that by growing your own fruits, vegetables, and herbs. You can plant it in your gardens or on the balcony of your homes. Set up a community garden in your area to involve others. Seventh, do not waste food. A third of the food produced is lost or wasted. According to the United Nations Environment Programme's Food Waste Index Report 2021, globally people waste 1 billion tons of food annually, which represents about 8-10% of global greenhouse gas emissions. Avoid wastage by buying only what you need. Make use of every eatable part of the foods you buy. Measure portion sizes of rice and other staples before cooking. Store food properly. Use the fridge or freezer if you have one. Get creative with leftovers. Share more than you need with friends and neighbors. Adopt a local food sharing business. Use uneatable waste to make compost to fertilize your garden. Composting is one of the best options for managing organic waste while also reducing environmental impacts. Eighth, Wear environmentally smart clothes. The fashion industry accounts for 8-10% of global carbon emissions, more than all international air travel and shipping combined, and fast fashion has created a culture of throwaway clothes that quickly end up in landfills. But we can change this pattern of behavior by buying fewer new clothes and wearing them longer. Look for sustainable products and use rental services for special occasions rather than buying new clothes that will only be worn once. Recycle the clothes you love and fix them when necessary. Ninth, plant trees. Every year, nearly 12 million hectares of forests are destroyed. Deforestation, along with agriculture and other changes in land use, is responsible for nearly 25% of global greenhouse gas emissions. We can all play a role in reversing this trend by planting trees, either individually or as a part of a group. For example, the Plant for the Planet initiative allows people to sponsor tree planting around the world. Check out this UNEP guide to find out what else you can do as part of the UN Decade for Ecosystem Restoration, a global campaign to halt land and ocean degradation, protect biodiversity, and rebuild ecosystems. 10th, focus on planet-friendly investments. Individuals can also catalyze change through their saving and investments by choosing financial institutions that do not invest in carbon-polluting industries. This sends a clear signal to the market. Many financial institutions already offer more ethical investments, allowing you to use your money to support causes you believe in and avoid those you don't. You can ask your financial institutions about their banking policies.